Oh, it's Seesaw.
Cool,
oh, look at
Seesaw.
that. See, he brought
Here we
stickers. He knows where to hit us. He knows where to hit us, man. He hit us in the stickers.
So,
Awesome.
okay, so now who sent you by here? Anybody?
No.
Really?
No one sent by.
We were talking about you just earlier.
Were you really?
Seesaw, yeah, we
Yeah.
sure were.
Must've been burning
The guys with tell me, look at my notes just a second. With GoPro and that was Wayne and with cross-braining.
Okay, cool.
They're here and they partner with GoPro and they make 45-second videos with students and they use Seesaw.
And they get shared into Seesaw. Yeah, it's an endpoint for all of the physical, digital, all of that awesome stuff kids are creating. All these tools here that are just great.
Yeah.
It ends up in Seesaw, and I've talked with a lot of them. Like, kids love this stuff.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, yeah, we hear it goes to Seesaw," and that connects with their families, connects with their peers. It's been really fun to see different ways that people are using it.
Yeah.
So before we get too far, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Who you're
Obviously, you're with Seesaw. We've established
Yeah,
that.
we've established.
but really, tell us who you are. Go ahead and who you're with, what you're doing.
Yep, my name is Zach. I work with Seesaw. Been with Seesaw for a long time, and we are here at FETC mostly, just to connect with teachers and schools and people, just to find out what we're doing well, and also areas that we can improve, why teachers like it, a little research on how we can best support them to best support their students. Our mission statement is pretty simple. Our goal is to always build the environment where students can be their best.
Cool.
And we need to do that by working with teachers so that we can support their students ultimately so they can be their best.
Okay, so for our listeners who have no idea what Seesaw is,
Right.
Explain as best you can.
Quick summary.
In audio, right? We don't have pictures of
Right.
it. So in audio,
That's always
describe
hard.
Seesaw,
Okay.
right? Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
In your classroom, magic is happening every single day. Your students are creating physical items. If you have devices, they're doing digital items. They're doing all sorts of things behind that door in your classroom. Collaboration is going on, new things are being explored, challenges are being met. All of these different things are happening within your class. But when does that conversation stop? And how do you keep that conversation going?
Okay.
So Seesaw is a digital platform where your students will add in items throughout the day in various forms of media. So links or apps smashing from another app, so the GoPro videos into Seesaw is kind of that learning hub for all of the students' content. Teachers filter all of that, they approve items, and then we connect families through a separate parent app. So mom, dad, grandma, they'll get a notification saying, oh, this is that project we did on the water cycle.
Wow.
Now I can see it. I hear my student talking through exactly how they did it. And this is pretty cool for me as a parent. So I'm going to leave audio feedback for my student. That student will get that audio feedback. Their peers can get it. And it just opens up that classroom community to your real connected community in a way that is just very, very organic and open and fun. But at the end of the day, this stuff's already happening within your schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your students are doing amazing things. It's time to tell that story from their perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is great.
And that's a theme here. I don't know if you've ever met Mr. Steele, who does juice and all that good stuff. I forget. It's Kyle Christian Steele. He's here. And he does some great coding stuff with kids and everything. But his whole program is based on the kid's story. And that's what it's all about. That's what we do this for, is we try to get educators' stories at these conferences so they can share it. And we get vendor stories, we get service provider stories. That's the key. But you've hit it on the head. It's about getting that kid's story and then knowing you're targeting the right audience so they get that great positive feedback, and that it's just organic. It just grows. And that's really the thing. Every kid, no matter how old you get, 48 years old, 70 years old, you always still want to impress your parents. That's really true. You'll find yourself, hey mom, what's going on? You know what I did today? You're 52. What did you do today? But but still, it's that idea of getting the right community built, so that you're building support through stories. Through this is what I'm doing, and this is how important what I'm doing is. That's awesome.
I think that we really push that learning process of that idea before that story became a story. What's that first idea? Maybe we'll just have to sketch it out. So we have a drawing tool where you can sketch it out.
Yeah.
If you want to add audio with that drawing tool to explain what you're thinking for that scene, that's part of that story. And then you, because of the peer and the family connections to that, your peers can add notes and they can comment. They can say, this is really great. I like how you're, going this angle. Mom and dad can see that. And then it really helps that student stay connected, stay engaged, but still build their work into something that's really pretty cool at the end.
Yeah.
And that's what we've seen, that, teachers love it. More importantly, students are just loving it and really excelling. And that's been a really proud moment for our team, is to see all of these examples, like at Twitter or at Seesaw on Twitter is just full of teachers sharing what their students are doing. And it's pretty awesome to see. It's pretty humbling, and it's just really cool.
Yeah,
Really
that is awesome, man.
That's so. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say. So, in terms of being here at FETC, is this your first time at FETC? Have you been to FETC before?
This is the first time here. We came no booth, just kind of tweeting out where we are, come say hi.
Wow.
Kind of thing. Just having fun for a couple of days, learning a ton. And just really connecting with our teachers, superintendents, tech directors, everybody, and there's a whole mix of people here from all over the world, and just here to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, we're here to learn, to take a bunch of stuff back, work with the team, and say,
Sure.
all right, here's the theme we're hearing. How can we address this, make this better for the teachers and ultimately for the students?
Yeah,
It sounds like
awesome.
you've probably done that from your inception, and you've learned, and continue to modify the service.
Oh,
to
yeah.
provide. And it's great to see. This is the conversation we like to have with providers, with vendors, because it's all about education for you. Yes, you're Seesaw, but the key here is about students and education. And we're hearing that more and more companies are starting to realize, no, we're going to provide for education, and we're going to talk about it first, and we're going to talk about all that stuff, and then we're going to help you get to that point.
Right. We say, there's a lot of great tools. We're a great student tool.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is what has set us apart. And I think that's the reason teachers love us. We're featured in 1 million sessions here. And I think it's because we're your student tool.
Yeah.
And we are committed to helping that get better, and new features, and a lot of new features that will come. We just released a translation tool, so text in native languages or 50 different languages.
Man.
So those families who are overseas, all of these different things, when they comment in a different language, that teacher can translate that back to English.
Yes.
Or if you have another language installed on that device, so for a parent, they can translate it to their language.
Yeah.
Well, that came from conversations with teachers all over the world saying, what do you need? Well, we need a translation tool.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, we can bump that up on our list of things. And it's pretty cool to build those things because there's a real need in classrooms for that. And then B, see that reaction that after we build that, someone saying, that's my feature. And it's like, yeah, that's your feature.
Yeah.
It's a lot that, out of everyone who's using it, yep, you're one of those people that helped us build that feature, which is cool.
Exactly.
That's really cool. So I know one thing about you guys: entry level, free forever.
Yes.
Boom. There it is.
Yeah.
And you get started so teachers can dip their fingers into it and the kids can get involved in it and they can find out what it is.
Right.
They can find you on the web at seesaw.com.
Web.seesaw.me.
Cool. ME, that's right.
Yeah.
And Twitter, Seesaw.
Yep, Twitter at Seesaw. That's, if you have an idea, if you're looking for an idea, if you're interested in us at all and just want to say hi, Twitter is the way to get a hold of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you want to share before I hit you with a hard one?
I'm ready. All right.
Okay. So
We'll see after. I might have to.
that's
I
right.
gotta take a phone call or something.
we like to do this 45-second elevator pitch.
Sure.
Boom, there you go.
I think showing student-centered learning all around, creating cool things. It's already, the magic's already happening in your classroom. Your school is telling a story inside the class every single day. You should tell that story outside. Your parents, your family community, your school community, put everyone behind each student so that they can be their absolute best. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to build simple, accessible tools for every student on every device to just create content to be their best, whether that content is adding in an item from another app or building their own thing out of, their own physical item. all roads end up leading back to Seesaw, and that's where we're just having fun.